Hello, thank you for joining me again. I'll be honest, I find it very difficult to look Good Friday in the face. I don't think I can spend very much time considering the reality of what crucifixion was like without becoming distressed. It was a method of torture and a means of terrorizing the Roman Empire's subject peoples. Misbehave, says Rome, and this is what happens to you. I suppose that's how they were able to control an empire that stretched from northern England to furthest Iraq with such a tiny army. Many people were content to be in the empire, especially as citizenship was gradually extended, but in the background there was the threat, there was the horror of crucifixion, serving to persuade any waverers that loyalty was wise. There's a view in the Gospel that the Jewish authorities believed it was to their advantage that one person should be executed to prevent a more violent response from the imperial power. John's Gospel in chapter 11 reports the high priest as saying, "It is expedient for us that one man should die, rather than that the people should come to harm." I have to say, though, I still don't understand how they could have been so cynical in condemning an innocent man to such a vile death. Jesus, of course, had been saying all along that his disciples must prepare themselves for him to die in such a way, but they were not able to absorb his words. Perhaps the grief would have been too great for them to accept. So he at least went forward knowing what the end would be, and even though he prays the Father to take the cup from him, he is faithful to the end and goes willingly to die. And for why? Well, for one thing, to fulfill the words spoken by Isaiah the prophet some 600 years beforehand, that the true servant of God would suffer for the people, and that by his wounds we shall all be healed. And for another, self-giving love is at the heart of Jesus' teaching, and nowhere is that more clear than in his innocent death on the cross for humanity, giving himself up to be the example, the ransom for many. He died quickly before nightfall had come, and was buried in a borrowed tomb close by the place of his execution. But that was not the end, because the unbounding love of God had one more surprise in store for us all. When Jesus said he would rise on the third day, he was simply saying what was going to happen. And happen it did, that first Easter morning. So yes, we have to go through the distress, the horror of Good Friday, the emptiness of Holy Saturday. But then on Easter morning, everything changes. So that you know, I'm going to be praying the morning and evening services on this page, both today and on Holy Saturday, Easter Eve to give it its other name. There will also be a recorded service of Holy Communion for St. John's, put on our Facebook page on Easter morning. In the meantime, keep smiling, keep praying, keep safe. God bless you all, in the name of God, who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.